Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I'm going to be embossing on a couple of these die cut leaves that we made earlier in the week. I took two of them and I glued them together to make it more sturdy. And I was thinking to make a charm out of it. And I have this mixed media powder, embossing powder. And I'm sure that Hobby Lobby doesn't have it anymore. I got it on clearance quite a while back. So this is my first time trying it. I tested it to see how it turns out, but it has all these little chunks in it. And I'm going to stir it up a little bit because I don't want all of those just coming out at once. Embossing is not something that I do very often, so if you see me make a mistake in what I'm doing, like bad technique, it's because it's not something I do. So I take it out every once in a while and then I forget about it. I do have a couple of embossing pads, but I don't want to push down and bend my leaf. I did ink around the edge just a little bit. Don't know if that's necessary or not. And then I have a embossing dauber that I also got, I think, when this was on sale. And I did try it on something else. Sorry about the pounding sound, but you know, that's what you have to do. I'm not going to emboss the leaf stem. I'm going to cut that off. I do like this thing though, it works pretty well. All right, it all looks shiny to me. My embossing gun is an older gun, it's kind of loud, so I'm sorry about that. This will totally cover up any decoration, like pattern or whatever that was on the paper, so it doesn't really matter what paper you use. It's going to totally cover it. I'm going to close this just in case. If anything flies, it's going to be only what's in there. Okay, so this is going to be loud. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's an older one. I'm just going to hold it steady and get it kind of hot first so it goes faster. All right, there it goes. It's starting to change. Can you see it happening? Sorry, I know that I had to kind of yell there. I think I got all of it. It actually took a little longer. It's kind of thicker, I guess. I don't want to touch it yet. That's pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's do one more. They're two different shapes, so I thought I could make two different charms. My, this is really bumpy because I messed it up embossing on it a long time ago. So now I just use it for, you know, like if I used a straight edge to cut fabric, or if I'm embossing, I take it out. Like whatever, I don't care what happens to the thingy, I take this one out. All right, that looks good. We'll go ahead and, actually, I'll just use what's here. I'm gonna go over here where it's not wet. Otherwise, I'll be embossing the paper as well. All of it. There's quite a few chunks in there. I don't know if it'll do anything different, but just take it over here this time. And I don't know, let me see if I can get you closer and maybe you can see it transform better. It is pretty cool when it does it. All right, again, sorry about how loud it is. I need to hold it down. Okay, very cool. I think there's a little spot right here I need to get. Okay. It's going to be hot. Neat. So it's pretty thick. To make a charm, let me move my camera back out. Just move some things out of the way here. It makes such a crummy mess, like dusty everywhere. All right. I just thought I would use some eyelets for more strength for the hole. Sorry, hopefully you could hear me. Actually, I need to cut that kind of more because otherwise the eyelet's not gonna, I'm not gonna be able to get to it well, I don't think. I don't know, maybe it would have been fine. This one, I've got a hole here already. I hope my punch will go through it okay. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't bend it really bad. I don't know. It did fine. Oops, I already got two. Now this hole is already here. I don't know if it's big enough. I'm hoping that it is. I don't want to tear it because it's just right on the edge there. Come on. There it goes. watching, there's a movie on YouTube right now that I'm watching. I don't have, you know, YouTube subscription or anything like that. So there's all the ads and everything, which is very frustrating. But sometimes when nobody that I usually watch has any videos up, I'll find a, I don't know, like a movie of the season, you know, whatever's going on. Just destroyed my fingernail. So I found one, and it's kind of, I don't know, kind of weird, but it's partially in another language. I don't understand at all what one of the people is saying, but it still is keeping my attention. Isn't that silly? Okay, I was thinking that like on every other signature, will that go? No, yes, kind of. I want it to, I feel like those don't go very well together. Well, they're okay. Well, this would be every other signature. So I'm thinking if I do something where I can add it as a charm, just kind of hanging off of it, that would be kind of good. It looks like I need to get it a little bit more right there. It's really cool. All right, so I'm going to pause it and see what I'm going to put on these. I'll be right back. All right, so I think I'm going to put one here, and well, we'll just go ahead and do that. And I found some little twine, and I'm going to just tie it. And hope that it works out okay. I think that's where I want it. It's not exactly hanging the way I wanted it to, but I think it's okay. Probably trim it down a little bit. All right, so I think that's cute, and I like that it's not totally flat, you know, kind of curved like a leaf would be. So there's that one. This is a pocket. I have not glued it down yet. Where's my glue? I have so much to do still. It's going to be Christmas before I finish this thing. I'm going to be headed out of town. By the time you see this video, I'll be probably back. And so I will have had a whole week where I haven't been able to work on it, which isn't good. And so yeah, I don't know. I really like that though. I think that's really cute. Okay, and then I'm going to do one on this one. This one, however, I glued it down already, doggone it. So it's going to be a little bit of a problem getting it into, unless maybe I'm able to fish it through from the front. Okay, I was thinking I was going to have to go from the back side, but hey, that worked out really well. Yeah, I'm still watching the movie. I was sitting and doing these pockets. I thought it would be cute to have, you know, the little hole for the string to go through. And so I've been watching the movie, and okay, so the person that was speaking in a different language has sort of learned English, so it's like choppy, but enough to communicate. So I'm glad I kept watching. Alrighty, cut that piece off there. Okay. Okay, so another short video. I'm sorry, but like I said, I've got so much going on. I've got to pack and everything, so really cute though. I have no idea what I'm going to put in the pockets. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.